Hela versus Ares, gods of death and warfight. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of epic battles and mythological showdowns, then you're in for a treat today. Imagine this. The Asgardian goddess of death facing off against the Greek god of war. That's right, we're talking Hela versus Ares. Have you ever wondered who would win in a clash between these two powerhouse deities? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into their origins, explore their incredible powers, and theorize how this legendary battle might go down. First up, let's talk about Hela. She's not just any goddess, she's the embodiment of death in Norse mythology. In Norse lore, Hela, or Hel, is the daughter of the trickster god Loki and the giantess Angerboa. She rules over Helheim, the realm where those who didn't die heroically in battle end up. Half of her body is said to be alive and beautiful, while the other half is dead and decaying, a physical representation of her dominion over life and death. Imagine being in charge of the underworld before it was cool. Talk about a tough job. Now, many of us got to know Hela through Marvel Comics and the MCU. In the comics, she's still Loki's daughter, staying true to her mythological roots. However, the MCU gave her a twist, making her Odin's firstborn and Thor's sister. She's made quite the impact in Marvel storylines, often as a major antagonist. Hela is ambitious, powerful, and not afraid to take what she believes is rightfully hers, including the throne of Asgard. So, what makes Hela such a force to be reckoned with? She can go toe-to-toe with Thor, which says a lot about her raw power. Hela is incredibly resilient, able to withstand attacks that would obliterate others. As an Asgardian goddess, she doesn't age like mortals. She's been around for millennia. She can command the dead, resurrecting fallen warriors to fight for her cause. One of her signature abilities is summoning weapons out of thin air. Those necroswords are no joke. She can move across realms and has access to powerful mystical abilities. Notable feats. In Thor Ragnarok, Hela single-handedly takes over Asgard, defeating its armies with ease. She not only shattered Mjolnir like it was nothing but also decimated the legendary Valkyries. She effortlessly brings forth an undead army to do her bidding. It's clear that Hela is not someone you'd want to mess with. Next up is Ares, the fearsome Greek god of war. If war had a face, it would be his, seriously. In Greek mythology, Ares is the son of Zeus and Hera. Unlike his sister Athena, who represents strategic warfare, Ares embodies the brutal, chaotic, and bloody aspects of war. He's all about raw aggression and the thrill of battle. He's not exactly the most popular Olympian. Most of the other gods look down on him due to his volatile nature. But when it comes to sheer combat prowess, Ares is second to none. Ares is often portrayed as a fierce warrior who revels in the chaos of war. He's had numerous affairs, most notably with Aphrodite, the goddess of love. He fathered several children, including Phobos, fear, and Deimos, terror, who often accompany him into battle, spreading panic among his enemies. Popular culture has turned Ares into a central villain, seen often instigating conflicts to feed his own power. He appears in the 2017 Wonder Woman film, manipulating events behind the scenes to incite World War I. Ares pops up in video games where he plays a pivotal role in various characters' epic journeys. Ares brings some serious firepower to any fight. He's an expert in all forms of warfare and weaponry. As an Olympian god, he doesn't age and is immune to mortal diseases. He can incite conflict, amplifying aggression and anger in others. Ares can move swiftly across realms and change his appearance when needed. He often wields mystical energies related to war and destruction. Ares has clashed with Hercules, Athena, and even his own father, Zeus. Throughout history, he's been credited with instigating major conflicts, feeding off the chaos they create. In various stories, he's taken down formidable enemies, solidifying his reputation as a war deity. Ares is definitely not someone to underestimate. Now, let's put Hela and Ares side by side and see how their powers stack up. Hela boasts incredible strength, having bested Thor and crushed Mjolnir with her bare hands. Ares embodies the physical might of war, his strength amplified by the conflicts around him. Both are powerhouses in their own right. Hela can summon an endless supply of deadly blades and weapons instantly. Ares wields weapons like spears, swords, and shields, often imbued with divine power. While Hela can create weapons at will, Ares's mastery of weaponry is unparalleled. Their magical abilities add another layer to this potential battle. Hela commands the dead, projects mystical energy, and manipulates reality to some extent within her realm. Ares influences human emotions related to war, generates and controls destructive energies, and resists magic and physical attacks. Combat skills. Hela is a relentless fighter with millennia of experience and a no-holds-barred approach. Ares, on the other hand, is a tactical genius who understands both the chaos and strategy of warfare. Durability and weaknesses. Hela is nearly invulnerable but draws power from Asgard. Destroying her source can weaken her. She can be overconfident, which may lead to underestimating opponents. Ares is immortal but can be wounded by other gods or powerful mystical forces. His arrogance and desire for conflict can blind him to potential traps. Now, let's set the stage for this epic confrontation. Imagine a vast, desolate battlefield, an otherworldly plane created specifically for this duel. No distractions, no interference, just two gods ready to throw down. Strategies and tactics. Hela is likely to initiate combat with a barrage of necroswords. She could summon undead warriors to swarm Ares and divide his attention and might attempt to overpower him quickly with sheer force. Ares might use his ability to manipulate emotions, increasing Hela's aggression to make her reckless. He employs strategic maneuvers, using the terrain to his advantage and could attempt to draw out the battle, gaining strength from prolonged conflict. Potential clashes. Hela launches a flurry of blades at Ares. Ares deftly dodges and deflects, closing the distance. Ares summons destructive energy, causing explosions to disrupt Hela's attacks. Hela counters by raising fallen warriors to engage Ares in close combat. Battle of Wills. Ares tries to mentally overwhelm Hela, but her resolve and control over death make her resistant. Hela attempts to drain Ares's life force, but his immortality poses a challenge. This battle would be nothing short of legendary. Outcome analysis. Now, who would actually win? Let's explore some possibilities. Hela might overwhelm Ares with relentless attacks and her army of the dead. She exploits a moment of arrogance from Ares to land a decisive blow. Hela uses her control over death to weaken Ares, perhaps even severing his connection to the mortal realm. On the other hand, Ares might manipulate the battlefield, turning Hela's aggression against her. He absorbs the energy from the ongoing conflict, becoming more powerful and outmaneuvers Hela with superior strategy and combat tactics. Factors affecting the battle include the environment, where a battleground rich in death might amplify Hela's powers. An environment steeped in conflict could bolster Ares's abilities. Interference from other deities might tip the scales. If Thor or Loki intervened, it could favor Hela. Olympians like Athena or Hercules stepping in might give Ares the edge. They might form alliances, realizing a greater threat looms and decide to join forces. Unheard of twists could come into play. A prophecy predicting their battle brings all realms to end. Or perhaps through mutual respect, after a fierce battle, they acknowledge each other's strength and call it a draw. So, after all that, who would come out on top in this epic clash? Honestly, it's a tough call. Both Hela and Ares have immense power, unique abilities, and their own advantages. Why Hela might win? Her control over death and ability to summon endless weapons could overwhelm Ares. She's shown she can defeat gods on her own turf. However, Ares's ability to manipulate war itself could turn the tide. His strategic mind might outwit Hela's more direct approach. In my opinion, if I had to choose, I'd give a slight edge to Hela. Her dominance over death is a game changer, and her offensive capabilities are off the charts. But then again, underestimating Ares would be a big mistake. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more epic content like this. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and see who they think would win, Hela or Ares. And stay tuned, because next week we're diving into another legendary matchup that'll blow your mind. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.